Good morning. My name is Nicole Traum, and you are watching Breathe with Me. Thank you so much for tuning in. This week, we're talking about healthy habits and how we can incorporate them in. And when we bring in healthy habits, they help us to establish new connection with what we've got going on in our bodies and in our lives. And it's always a good thing to check in and see what you're already doing. So I know a lot of people right now are feeling a little unaccomplished with life. I mean, I feel like I go through this as well, right? Because things are so different, because our schedules are off, because we're not able to do all the things that maybe we did before COVID. We're feeling a little like we're falling short. But it's a good time to also turn within and take a little inventory of what you are doing, and remember that what you're doing is a lot, right? What we're dealing with is a lot, and allowing ourselves to get to that place of understanding is giving ourselves a little bit of break. It's a practice of self-care. We're going to add in a couple of things today to allow ourselves to feel good, but thinking about that, right? That what you're doing is enough. Just taking a few moments to pause and be present for yourself is a big deal. It doesn't have to be an hour-long process, right? Allowing yourself 10, 15 minutes a day to just reflect and move and breathe goes a long way. So as you come in and sit up nice and tall, let's just begin by lengthening up and feeling yourself start to connect with your body and your breath. Rock yourself side to side. Feel yourself kind of moving hip to hip, cheek to cheek, feeling your hips releasing down, and even just kind of walk your feet out a little bit. Feel the connection of your feet down towards the earth. Good morning. That's it. Just feeling that connection as you breathe, as you stretch up. And then come to stillness for a couple of breaths with your eyes closed, inhaling as you fill out and exhaling as you empty. Filling up with your inhale, emptying out with the exhale. If you're not quite feeling that, you can always bring a hand to your belly here, inhaling and exhaling. Taking these few minutes to breathe and connect is really important in allowing ourselves to slow down and really notice what we're doing and what we have going on. Meeting ourselves where we are. That's it. Let's take another round of breath here. Good. And then we're going to start with a little bit of self-massage through the face, just working through some of that tightness. Maybe you have a little bit of sinus tension today or allergies. This is a good way to move it through. Gentle pressure here from the center of the face out towards the sides. That's it. Perfect. You could do a few like that, just giving a little pressure, and then come right above your eyebrows and do the same thing. And you can work up into the forehead, working your way towards your temples along the sides of your eyes. That's it. Just bringing in some movement there. A little bit of blood flow. Good. And then staying at the temples and just doing little half circles here. Perfect. That's it. And then from there, we're going to come in and do a little bit of lymphatic drainage along the side of the head and the neck. So as you're here, you're going to bring your hand right along where your ear is and right along that line down the side of your ear. You're just going to slowly start to bring the hand down. Gentle pressure here. What we're doing when we drain the lymphatic fluid, so we did that in our face and now through the side of the neck, is we're starting to allow our body to heal itself. Sometimes it gets a little jammed up. So moving this fluid through allows for optimal immunity, feels good in our body, gets things flowing. Good. Gently moving the side of the neck all the way down. Good. And then from there, we'll come over to the other side, and the same thing here. You're going to bring your hand right towards where the bottom of your ear is and just slowly work your way down. Make sure you don't have your hair because it pulls. And giving that gentle pressure here as you slide down the side of the neck. Just giving that gentle massage. That's it. Let's do two more. Perfect. And then coming on up, we'll start to tap again. So we did tapping yesterday. We're going to do tapping all this week to allow ourselves to get into that habit of allowing ourselves to connect. So we're going to start to tap into the collarbone. The collarbone right here is in the upper part of the chest, upper corners of the chest. You can kind of feel it, kind of moves across right here. And we're just going to start to tap. So just tapping your hands onto the bone, feeling yourself sitting tall and breathing. And you can even take a few moments here and close your eyes. Starting to stimulate the immune system, to calm the nervous system. I find this very calming. And if you don't like the tapping, you can also do a little massage, do a little half circles, half moons. I'm into the tapping today. Sometimes it feels more like a day where I just want to do the massage, but just tapping and feeling that move through your body, bringing yourself back into the present. That's it. And then we'll start to come into our breastbone now. So the breastbone is right where we've got the collarbones, and then they come down a little. There's a little dip there. And then the sternum, the breastbone right here is where they connect. And then you can just start to tap right there. And this one is especially important right now because we are faced with stress and our immune system is kind of low. And this is right behind this is your thymus gland. And the thymus gland is really what controls how do we attack things that attack us, right? So we're starting to boost the immunity like that. Just breathing and connecting. That's it. Just tapping right into that space. Feeling yourself as you breathe here. That's it. Breathing nice and deep and just feeling the sensation of your hand tapping on your breastbone. Working through stimulating what you've got. Good morning. I love seeing your little hearts pop up, guys. Good. All right, one more tap now. So now we're going to come in and tap along the sides here of the ribs. I'm going to scoot back a little. And just feeling that connection, starting to fire things up in the body. That's it. Just feeling that movement as you go side to side. It makes me look like I have little arms, right? So just feeling that tapping as you breathe, as you lengthen. Good. Let's do 2 more to each side. Good. And from there, you can stretch your arms out wide. Take a nice big stretch. Start to turn your head side to side, bringing in more movement through the neck and the shoulders, the upper back, and the upper chest. Good. And then take your right arm underneath and give yourself a hug and just start to rock side to side, feeling that stretching into the back body. Perfect. You can inhale here, lift your elbows, and exhale as you lower. Just inhaling and exhaling. Good. One more time like that. Giving yourself that nice big hug. Good. And then stretch your arms out wide. Turn your head again side to side. Perfect. We're going to bring that left arm underneath. Give yourself a hug. Squeeze in. And just start to rock side to side for a moment or two. And then we'll come back and lifting the arms up, the elbows up, and bringing them down. Inhaling and exhaling one more time. Big inhale as you lift up. Big exhale as you lower. And then come on out and stretch your arms out wide. Twisting. Good. All right, you're going to take your right knee over the left. Squeeze those legs in. Then take your right arm underneath again. And then this time as you inhale, keep squeezing the legs in. Exhale, see if you can tap your elbows down to that right knee. Inhaling as you lift up. Exhaling as you lower down. One more. Keep squeezing your legs in. Good. And lowering. And then we'll switch sides. So stretching the arms out. Left arm comes underneath. Left leg comes over top. Inhale and exhale. Keep squeezing your legs in. Good. And one last time. Perfect. All right, we're going to come on up to standing. So as you come out of this one, come on up to standing. You can use the back of your chair. If you know you're a little more advanced or you're a little more open in your body, you can use the seat of the chair. What we're going to do here is we're going to take our right leg and cross it over the left. Squeeze those legs in. And then just start to bow forward and feel that stretch. So this is why I said the front of the chair really helps here. Or you can even bring your hands to the floor. That's going to be pretty intense to the outer hips. Feel your legs hugging in. Let your head and your neck release here. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. You can even walk your hands over to the right a little bit if you want. That's it. And then come on out. And we'll switch sides. So now you're going to cross your left leg over the right. Start to bow forward as you squeeze your legs in. You can bring your hands to the chair or to the floor. As stretching out through the back of the legs, through the outer hips. Maybe even walking your hands over to the left a little bit more. Let's take another deep breath. And then slowly come on up, uncrossing your legs. And just do one nice forward bend here. So feeling yourself just bowing forward, grabbing onto your elbows or holding onto that chair. Rocking side to side, letting your head shake yes and no. One more breath. And then we'll roll ourselves on up and come back to our seat. So we'll come back. I'm going to slide myself back here. There we go. All right. And as you come back to your comfortable seat, whatever that is, just take a few moments here to connect. Take a big inhale, audibly let yourself exhale. Letting go of anything that's holding you back right now from just softening, releasing. That's it. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale, good. And now that we've moved our body, we've done the tapping, we've done this connection, take a few moments to start to turn within. So as you turn within, just begin to notice what it's like to be in your body. A lot of us have this impression that meditation is something we have to do for hours and hours on end, and it's something that, we just close our eyes and it magically happens. And I'm telling you, it doesn't magically happen. Maybe every once in a while you close your eyes and you just feel like you're in that place. But a lot of times it's just allowing ourselves to get comfortable with what we've got going on. So this practice of just taking a few moments here and there is that practice of tapping in, getting in through the door so that you can start to broaden that practice for yourself. So with your eyes closed, you can sit up nice and tall and just start to notice what it feels like as you turn within. Maybe notice where you're feeling the breath, what your body feels like this morning. We're going to start with a little observation. So we'll start by just listening for sounds around you. Maybe just notice if they're far away or if they're closer. Listen for sounds inside your home. And then even begin to listen for some sounds inside the room that you're in. And then start to notice some sensation. Notice the way that your chair feels underneath you or the floor. If you're sitting upright, maybe lean back. Feel the chair against your back body. Start to notice the sensation of your clothing on your skin, the air on your body. Even start to notice any smells. Maybe you can smell your shampoo or your stinky morning breath. Or maybe you can even smell coffee brewing. Just letting yourself observe. And as you start to turn within now, begin to notice your breath. Just notice the place where your breath first meets your body. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice what it feels like in your body and in your breath today. The inhale allowing your chest to rise up. The exhale allowing it to soften. How with each breath your body can relax. Your shoulders can soften away from your ears. Your hips can release down. Giving yourself some space to just be. And then just allowing yourself to follow your breath in through your nose and back out through your mouth or your nose. Feeling yourself present with what you have and who you are. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. And after that last breath, bring your hands in front of your heart. Just rub your palms together. Feel yourself coming back into the present moment. You can blink your eyes open. We take these moments to pause, to be present, to connect, to allow ourselves to just feel, right? And slowly bringing them in, just in little increments, we can start to increase those healthy habits. We can start to feel a little bit more comfortable in our body and our breath. So for your courageousness today, for turning and for noticing here, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in. I do have ongoing, we've got this Healthy Habits Challenge, and you can download the Healthy Habits Tracker. Let's see if I can get it to come into focus here. Ooh, There we go, Healthy Habits Tracker. You can write down your habits and track them. It's not something that you need to track every single day, right? You can think about maybe I want to add this 3 days a week or 2 days a week or only on the weekdays, but it's a nice way to kind of track what you are doing, because a lot of us are doing a lot of things, right, that we can really be grateful and proud of. Thanks, Tessa. Yeah, so allowing yourself to be in that moment and just tracking this will give you a little sense of satisfaction in these trying times. So I have classes going on. Tonight I have prenatal yoga. So if you know someone that's pregnant, they don't have to be local. It's a Zoom class, so they can dial right in. That's at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow, which is Wednesday, can't believe tomorrow's Wednesday already, we'll have 9 a.m. slow flow yoga. So if you're interested in any of those, if you want to add yoga to your healthy habits, you can do that. I have a monthly membership of $65 to do unlimited yoga classes. So you'll get 4 yoga classes a week. It's great. It's a great deal because it's usually $10 a class. But hopefully you can join in for that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye, everyone.